私
初永と釣り合うために
なり開け家訓信頼ってのは言葉じゃ作れねえ
これがあんたの力
陰陽術ってやつ誰がこんな世界を望んで孤独に溺れてくらいめちゃくちゃ強くなってやる
Hey anime lovers, welcome back today. We're counting down the top 10 most anticipated isekai and romance. Anime coming in 22.5 dot. From reincarnated villains and chaotic vampire crushes to assassin princesses and galactic marriage proposals. This lineup is stacked with wild adventures and heartwarming chaos. So grab your snacks, silence your group chat, and let's jump straight into the list.
仲いいかがわしいぞあいつ惑わされちゃダメっす中身はポンコツっす美和さん洗濯物畳んでおきましたよ
Dealing with Mikadono sisters is a breeze. Spoiler alert, it's not a breeze. Yu Ayase gets invited, correction, thrown into the elite Mikadono family estate, and is suddenly a candidate to become the next family head. The catch? He has to survive 3 sisters with enough emotional volatility to fuel a telenovela. There's the cold one who flinches at kindness, the tsundere with weaponized sarcasm, and the wild card who's, well, chaos incarnate, but under the chaos is a story about finding connection in the last place you'd expect. Set to release in October 2025. Lil Miss Vampire Can't Suck Right Luna Ishikawa is a vampire who kinda sucks at being a vampire. She faints in gym class, can't bite properly, and may or may not be running on sheer willpower and snacks. Enter Tatsuda Ori, a chill, soft-spoken classmate who discovers her secret and decides to help. This one's equal parts awkward, adorable, and utterly wholesome. Because what's better than a vampire romance where the girl might literally pass out before the kiss? Dropping July 22nd, 2025.
は感情を持たない無機物しか信用していない。硬い。さすが金属製品。
Mechanical Mara Marie is a deadly martial artist. Pretending to be a cold, obedient robot made Dot her mission. Protect her clueless master Arthur without ever breaking character. So while Arthur falls hopelessly in love with what he thinks is a well-programmed appliance, Marie is busy dodging assassins and yeeting threats out of windows. It's equal parts hilarious and surprisingly sweet. Coming fall 2025.
離れろ。分かってるなら黙れよ。うるせえぞ。
My friend's little sister has it in for me. A Katoru lives by one rule. No drama, no distractions, no nonsense. Enter Aroha, his best friend's little sister, professional chaos gremlin, and destroyer of peaceful high school life. She's sweet to everyone except him. With Aketeru, she's on a mission to tease, torment, and turn his schedule into shambles. Add in a few other girls with their own surprise attacks, and you've got a harem rom-com where the MC's greatest enemy is feelings. Set to premiere in October 2025.
陰陽術ってやつを教えてくれ月宮さんを
Onmyo Kaiten, Rebirth vs. Neon Kyoto, spiritual magic, time loops, and a high school delinquent named Takaru who just wants to sleep. That is, until he and a mysterious girl named Tsukamiya get killed and wake up again. Now stuck in a deadly loop, Takaru must learn ancient Onmyo magic and rewrite destiny with the help of Abe no Same, a legendary sorcerer with no patience and too many robes. Premiering July 2nd, 2025.
誰でもよかったんだ。
そう私たちは S ランク冒険者よ
Scooped up by an S-rank adventurer, Lloyd was kicked out of the hero's party for being too weak, but guess what? He secretly mastered ancient support magic passed down by a legendary sage. Now, after being scooped up by an elite group of adventurers, he's about to show the world just how weak he really is. This is the classic underdog glope with top-tier emotional payoff. Releasing July 10th, 2025.
熱があるのか
The Barbarian's bride Serafina is a knight. Veyer is a barbarian warlord. Captured during battle, she expects torture instead. He proposes not just a political marriage, an actual relationship between 2 wildly different worlds. What? Starts as hostility becomes respect, then something deeper. Romance, culture clash, enemies to lovers done right. Set to premiere in October 2025.
救わなければいけないの逃がさないわこの世界で
The dark history of the reincarnated villainess Konoha dies. With flowy dresses and a 100% death rate by Chapter 6, now she must dodge every death flag she created. It's hilarious. And it's basically a love letter to every writer who ever said, I'd survive my own story. The stunned hero and the assassin princess's Toto is an ear-rank adventurer with muscles, heart, and a blackout reflex to any romantic tension. Naturally, he's recruited by 3 beautiful assassin princesses, each secretly planning to kill him and win the deadly game of who gets the final stab. There's the cold strategist, the cheerful psychopath, and the bomb-throwing berserker. The twist, they're kinda catching feelings. Releases July 5th. A wild last boss appeared. Rufus Mafel was the most feared final boss in a legendary MMO. Now, the player behind her has been reincarnated as her. After 200 years of silence, she returns to a world still terrified of her name, but now she has to reclaim lost allies, fix a broken world, and figure out how to rule without just nooking everything. Big world building, big power, big sword energy. Premiering October 2025. So, which of these anime made you scream, I need this in my life? Drop your pick in the comments, or just spam a heart emoji if you're too excited to type. And hey, if you enjoyed the list, hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because Truck-kun isn't the only one coming back for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.